All routes lead to doom. Beta build. Slime Prince Glitched Edition by RimuruEdward6. Chapter 14. Katarina Clay's paw. I didn't know if it was the magic, or the wind, or just the pull of something bigger than all of us. But they came. All of them. Jordo, Keith, Alan, Nickel, limping but still moving. Sophia, Mary, Maria. They rushed into the courtyard like a storm of color and voices. Katarina, step away from her. What did you do to her? Rimuru, stop. I couldn't even react. I was frozen in place, staring up at the boy I once called my friend, the boy who now looked at me like a king claiming his prize. Rimuru didn't turn. He didn't flinch. He just raised a hand. And the air shimmered. With one simple gesture, a pulse of pressure rippled out from him like a dome of pure force. The others stopped mid-charge. Not injured, just held. Like insects in amber. Their magic fizzled in their palms, blades dropped, footsteps halted like the air itself had hardened. All except for one. Maria. She took another step forward, light flickering beneath her fingertips. Rimuru's gaze finally shifted. Only to her. The light bearer, he murmured. Of course. His voice was still calm. Still measured. But now there was something behind it. Caution. Respect. You're the only one here who could truly hurt me. Maria didn't blink. I'm not here to hurt you, she said. I'm here to protect Katarina. From what? Rimuru asked, smiling just slightly. From me, or from what she actually wants. He reached out and touched my cheek again, ignoring everyone, like the world had narrowed down to just us. No one else here understands her, he whispered. But I do. I always have. Maria's magic flared brighter. I understand this much, she said. This version of you, this isn't love. It's fear wrapped in power. Rimuru's eyes narrowed, just barely. You speak of love like it's fragile. Mine is unchangeable. Maria raised her hand, the glow intensifying. So is Katarina's will. He looked down at me then. Really looked. Waiting. Expecting. Daring. And I realized, this wasn't just a rescue. This was a choice. The air still shimmered like glass on the verge of breaking. Everyone was frozen in place, eyes wide, mouths half open, spells fizzling at their fingertips. Everyone, except Maria. Rimuru hadn't moved from my side. His magic still wrapped around us like a curtain, shutting the rest of the world out. And then he turned. Not to me. To them. He looked at all of them, every prince, every friend, every person who'd claimed to care about me. And he smiled. Not cruelly. Just, knowingly. It would seem, he said, voice calm as ever, only Miss Campbell, he nodded to Maria, was truly open to Katarina's will. The silence cracked, just a little. If the rest of you had trusted her as she is, if you had let her speak, choose, move without trying to save her. That magic I used. He lifted his fingers, power still pulsing in the air. It would have done nothing to you. No one answered. Not Keith, still frozen mid-step. Not Jordo, his sword stuck in air that refused to move. Not Sophia, clutching Alan's hand, their eyes wide with horror. Rimuru's smile faded into something quieter. Sadder. But you came to protect her. Not stand with her. He turned to Maria, the only one glowing with unspent light. You didn't try to drag her away. You came to see what she wanted. Maria didn't flinch. She only looked at me. And my heart twisted. Because they all loved me. But only one of them had truly listened. And I had never made my choice clear. Not to any of them. Especially not to Rimuru. And now, I had to. Maria Campbell's paw. The air still shimmered with magic. Everyone was frozen, everyone but me. But I didn't move. Not yet. Because I saw something now that I hadn't before. Rimuru stood there like a tyrant prince, wrapped in darkness and power, every word cold, every movement precise. He had hurt Nickel. He had threatened the others. He had spoken like someone who wanted to claim Katarina. But as I stood in the light of my magic, I looked past the surface. And I saw the truth. He wasn't doing this to win. He was doing it to show her what no one else could. I felt it in the edges of his power, the way it flinched every time she looked afraid. The way he never truly unleashed it. The way he only reacted when others stepped in without listening to her first. He was taking the villain's role. Deliberately. Not because he wanted to hurt her. But because she had to see. See what her indecision had done. See what her kindness, left unspoken, undefined, had cost the people who loved her. Only Maria was open to her will. That wasn't an insult. It was a message. To all of us. Even to Katerina herself. She had been trying to protect us by staying neutral. Smiling. Caring. Refusing to choose. But in doing so, she'd pulled all of us deeper into a game with no winner. Rimuru wasn't punishing her. He was trying to wake her up. And in that moment, I understood something else. He loved her enough to be hated if that's what it took for her to grow. He was showing her what love without clarity could turn into. Possession, jealousy, obsession, and maybe, even what it looked like when she was the one with the power to stop it. I stepped forward. Just one step. Still glowing. Still ready. But not to fight him. Not yet. I was ready to stand beside her, when she finally realized this wasn't about who she loved. It was about who she was ready to become. Katerina Clay's paw. His grip on my wrist had loosened. But the magic around us hadn't faded. The courtyard was still silent, everyone held in that frozen air, like time itself was waiting to see what I would do. And then, softly, Rimuru spoke again. Friendship and family, he said, almost thoughtfully. Such beautiful things. His voice dipped lower, smooth as silk, sharp as ice. If they weren't faking it. My breath caught. Rimuru. He didn't look at me. He was staring past me now. At them. At the people who'd come running, my friends, my suitors, the people I thought I had held together with kindness and clumsy affection. They say they love you, he continued, golden eyes dimming slightly. They hover. They protect. But they don't listen. They smile when you're near. But when you choose nothing, when you drift, they start to compete. Not care. His voice was bitter now. Not angry. Just tired. What kind of family lets someone carry everything alone? He whispered. And I knew, this wasn't just about me. This was about him. Whatever he had left behind. Whatever world had crowned him demon lord and called it peace. Whatever life had buried the boy who once just wanted connection. I've watched them, Katerina, he said. All of them. You thought you were saving them. But really, they were just waiting for you to pick their side. And in that moment, I didn't see a villain. I saw someone who had been alone for so long, he forgot what real connection felt like. Someone who had been loved too late in every version of his story. Someone who was trying to protect me from making the same mistake. And suddenly, I didn't want to run. I didn't want to fight. I just wanted to reach him.